It'll get lighter.
But it will.
I think.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey, we're wearing the same color pants.
Yes, we are.
Flesh.
All right. Well, welcome, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another episode of Justen versus Justen. I'm Justin with an E.
And I'm Justin with an I.
He's just failing all around tonight. He's disappointing me. This is the end of the show. Good night.
This is just like college. Wait,
What?
I didn't go to college. They knew me as that red cup guy. Like, look, red cup guy's here. It must be a party.
You were the solo cup guy?
I was the red solo cup guy before Toby Keith made it a thing.
You were the original solo?
I was a Han Solo cup. And I would just walk around and be like,
Along with Han Solo date.
yeah. Well, that was part of the qualification. No, I think I had a girlfriend at the time, so But yeah, I would go to parties and just walk around and be like, never really saying anything, and they'd be like, "Hey, Solo Cup's here."
There's the dude that buys us beer because we're all underage.
That also happened. Yeah. I think at the time it was like Woody's Ice or like Mike's Hard M&M or not lemonade, not M&Ms.
Mike's Hard Lemon M&Ms, man.
I would like Mike's Hard M&Ms.
You having an okay night there?
You get them from Bill Cosby. Try the red ones.
The red one, they're delicious.
The blue one makes you sleepy.
Oh God.
And that took about 3 seconds.
And we went there.
1 minute 36 seconds. We've made our first reference to something that was terrible.
A terrible instant in time.
So your neighbors are fighting.
Oh, they always fight.
It was kind of interesting.
It's like I live in a trailer park.
Yeah,
Even though I don't.
It's a very nice park, though. You've got a lake.
It's a very uppity trailer park where,
It is. Yeah, so it's interesting. So a couple things are interesting, and I have to totally apologize because you reminded me. I did not bring the box from
Hero Collector 1. We apologize.
Dude, yeah.
I finally started talking to the guy, too.
Nice kid. Absolutely.
Yep.
Can't wait. He wants to do a video and show you his room, and it's amazing the stuff that he's collected.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, and he sent us a care package, and someone forgot it.
Totally did, and that was me. I forgot it
after he raved all week. Oh man, you got to see it. He sent some really awesome stuff. He comes in the door today. I said, "Oh, did you bring the box?" He goes, "What box?"
Yeah, pretty much.
I see what it is. You're keeping it all for yourself.
I also didn't wear a hat, so I want to make sure.
Walked in not wearing shoes, but I didn't bring that up.
You said you wouldn't talk about my bags that I wear on my feet to keep the rain off. So,
yes,
methamphetamine's a hell of a drug.
Oh, you're on a hell of a drug tonight.
Yeah, it's called caffeine. So, I imagine. But yeah. So that's one thing. So shout out to him. He's actually doing a auction as well, and it's kind of cool. He's doing like a whole bunch of like pops and things like that. And what he's doing is you there's like 10 people. Everybody gives $5, and then when you win, you get to pick. I think was it like one pop and one.
Yeah, there was a couple of different items.
It's pretty cool, and I want to support people on what they do. So whatever you love, go out and do it. We'll
Absolutely.
talk about it. Like our friend that's a porn star. You go, boy.
Who's that?
Oh, our friend. You don't know who it is?
You?
Yeah. No, it's not me. But if we did have a friend that was a porn star, we would support him.
Oh, Mr. Mortgage Underwriter, will you take a look at my mortgage?
Why would I do mortgage porn? I mean, it's a great idea, but why would I?
Then you'd look at it and go, wow, look at those low rates.
I think we're going to need a little more underwriting.
Perhaps my dick needs to go to escrow.
To escrow. Time to go to processing and then to close the deal.
Your vagina's been foreclosed.
Your ass has been audited.
What kind of theft are we going to have, FHA?
That sounds like a horrible idea. I mean, and it probably has already been done. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. So I don't.
I'm sure during the housing, someone made one.
Wow, Steve Carell was in this. Everything is terrible.
Steve Buscemi.
Does Steve Carell make good movies anymore?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, he kind of went to the serious side. I don't know. He's got one that some people liked it. I didn't ever watch it.
Marwin?
No, not Marwin. The one
Yeah.
where he's bringing his son's body home from war or something like that.
That sounds interesting to me.
I haven't ever watched it. It's got Bryan Cranston in it too.
That's not necessarily a plus. He was in Godzilla, but it didn't make it good.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what just led me to Steve Carell, but it's like I'm thinking about. I just saw him host Saturday Night Live not too long ago. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he did a good job. So excellent. Someone just started following me on Instagram. Thank you for that. Good.
But yeah, no, I haven't. I mean, I'm sorry. The last good thing I think I saw him in was
Anchorman 2.
No, Anchorman 2 is trash. I was gonna say the first one.
Anchorman 2 has its moments.
It does. I mean,
Yeah.
well, really, the movie sucked until the fight scene.
That's the moment I was thinking of.
I mean, that's
Ghost
even
of Stonewall Jackson.
that's even the best scene in the first one.
Yeah.
Rick, where'd you get a hand grenade? I don't know. Did you see that?
I killed a guy.
Rick killed a guy. Yeah, I stabbed him in the heart with a trident.
He gets on a horse.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You need to lay low.
Buenos dias, bitches. Yeah, and
No commercials, no mercy.
I didn't get Anchorman the first time I saw it, and I think a lot of people are like that. And then it's like it kind of grows on you over time, and you're like, "Oh, I understand this better now. I like it."
That's because I think that the original Anchorman just had so many great one-liners that you couldn't catch them all the first time. So
That
when you
makes
watched it the
sense.
second time, you went, "Oh my god, I didn't even hear that."
Well, Ron Burgundy has a tendency to be an unlikable character
Yeah.
if he says the wrong thing. If you don't believe me, listen to his podcast. It's
I don't care for his podcast.
it is the podcast equivalent of the Norm Macdonald show.
Yeah,
So
there it is.
So some people like it, some people won't. I like the Norm Macdonald show because it's just it's crazy and he's just so like bad. He's like, "Hey everyone, we're gonna do something, but drink this Red Bull." It's like, "Oh, your delivery is terrible." I love it.
Like when I heard Ron Burgundy was going to have a podcast, I was like, awesome. I love Will Ferrell. I love Ron Burgundy.
Did you listen to the preview podcast, like the first one that he did?
No.
It was funny. Then I listened to like Christmas Memories, and I'm like, oh wow.
I listened to Stuck in an Elevator. It was shit. Literally, I was like, what the? I'm thinking the Ron Burgundy podcast is going to be like a newscast almost.
It would be great if it was. It's not.
And it's not. It's nothing like it. It's like Ron sitting in his garage talking about old times. And you're like, it's not even funny.
And they have like the cheeky little assistant and all
Yeah.
that with it, and she's like, yeah, I don't know and all that, and I'm like, yeah, this is already annoying.
Yeah. And then the whole time it's like, we're brought to you by Charmin.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh great.
And I'm like, okay, does he actually have this sponsor? Did he go out and get this sponsor so he could do it? And
I'm sure he got sponsored. It's
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
you know who I think would do a good podcast? Jack Black. If he doesn't do one now, I think he would do a good one.
Probably.
I would listen to that podcast. I don't listen to Joe Rogan. Are you into that?
I listen to sometimes to Joe Rogan. Sometimes Joe Rogan's shows are good. They're more deep and philosophical than funny.
He's got some interesting things to say sometimes. I think if you're familiar with the term toxic masculinity, that is the crux of his humor. And I a lot of times I find his stuff just like way too aggressive. I'm like, whoa, bro, even I'm not into that, you know?
I don't mind him.
I never got his comedy though, you know, like as a stand-up comedian, I'm just like, you seem like you're just yelling at the crowd, dude. I'm like,
that's what some comedians make money off of.
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook was just college humor.
Yeah. I thought like some of his stuff was pretty funny, but
poop and shit.
Yeah,
that's a forte.
And the pickles. Yeah, that's
My favorite
Dane
was
Cook.
the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Oh no, Mr. Fuck Kool-Aid Man. You broke down my goddamn wall.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, I know a lot of people that enjoyed Dane Cook back in the day. I don't even know if he still
Why
does
you
stuff.
yelling, bro?
You know,
What's
why
up
are
to
you
the
yelling?
duo finds?
Why are we yelling, man?
I'm not yelling. That's just the way I talk. You never seen my movies? Deep Blue? A fucking shark ate me. Bitch. Drink my beer. It'll get you drunk.
Yes, good stuff. Excellent stuff. Bring on the impressions.
Bring on the whores.
But first, the whores. I love that. That's one of those things I just add to every conversation. I think I said that today. But now the whores.
That's my favorite thing. We're all gonna meet. Who's bringing the whores?
No. Business first and then whores.
No, whores first. It's always about the whores.
The whores.
The whores. You're a good whore.
So I think I've come to a realization in my life.
What's that?
I think Wayne's World is officially my favorite movie.
Oh, I had that a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I hadn't gotten there yet. I feel like you were a bit in front of me. But yeah.
I'm a little bit more progressive, I guess.
I think so.
Like,
so,
I'm really deep into my feelings and stuff.
You're feeling... You sound like Dinesh a little bit there, so I don't know what's going on.
Like, when I was in my home country. Yeah. No, I did. I saw something today. I guess Ewoks, now that Disney owns Fox and everything around it, they're making an Ewok movie.
With Wilford Brimley?
Wilford Brimley is not attached to it, but I said, Wilford Brimley better goddamn be in this movie.
Yeah, he should. He'd be like, my foot hurts. Damn, Ewoks.
I haven't not acted since Cocoon.
I was in John Carpenter's The Thing with no mustache.
I haven't acted since I got the beatus. I need regular breaks.
Regular breaks. I got a union urine break. Like, what?
I got a beatus break.
Look.
Break me off a case of that beatus. Oh, wait. I already got it.
Yeah, man. I bet he would punch me right in the mouth. Wilford Brimley.
I would love it if we got really popular and one day we had a chance to interview him and he's like, fuck you guys.
I would love that so much. He'd be like, just, yeah.
Some 80-year-old guy walking up to us going, fuck you.
Well, from what I understand, he was a farmer at one point. So I think he would have a good punch. I'd take a punch for the podcast, sure.
Dick
right?
punch?
Whatever. I don't care.
Dick print this, bitch.
I mean, as long as it's not like Mike Tyson, like taking a crack at me, I'm like, I got it. I'm not a glass jaw.
C2E2, I totally lined that up.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is going to punch you.
Oh, all right. Well, I did say as long as it wasn't Mike Tyson, but now since it's going to happen, I'm kind of into it. So.
And after he hits you, he wants you to call him a dirty girl.
All right. Well, this old chestnut again. Isn't this how I got thrown out of 50 Cent's house?
Well, I mean, he did tell you to lick it like a lollipop.
I love that you were able
Don't
to roll with
stop.
that. I just picked something completely arbitrary. So thank you. But the reason I said him is because, he had purchased Mike Tyson's house back where I lived in Connecticut. So Mike Tyson went bankrupt and couldn't afford his house.
His house with like 5 kitchens. Who the fuck needs 5 kitchens in a house?
Well, I get very hungry at certain times.
Sometimes I don't want to walk to the other side of the house. Why does he sound like Adam Sandler in that Hate Crazy Whitey?
Yeah, fucking Whitey.
My name's Mike Tyson. I don't want to walk to the other side of the house for a
Oh, you're gonna play basketball? Fucking Whitey. Oh, I don't know about Hanukkah.
My name's Mike Tyson.
Oh man, my daughter hates that movie. She's
Everybody
like,
hates
Crazy
that movie.
Nights is the worst thing ever made. I'm like, have you seen Jack and Jill?
Have you seen Geostorm?
Yeah. I think we determined Jack and Jill was better than Geostorm.
Yes, by a mile.
Hey, so I was telling you before about that Netflix movie, The Meisowitz something, right?
Yeah.
With Dustin Hoffman. Obviously, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Like, just obviously don't watch it. It's absolutely terrible. It's basically a cranky old man played by Dustin Hoffman with 2 sons, one played by Ben Stiller and one played by Adam Sandler. And the only person that is at all good in this movie is Ben Stiller. That is the only person that's good in this movie. I mean, everything else is garbage.
It's just like I watched that new Netflix movie with Ben Affleck.
I can't wait to watch this.
So, God, what's it called?
Triple something?
Yeah, something like that.
Triple Scoop? I miss
the,
fat Ben Affleck.
The movie was fucking boring.
Was it?
Dude, you have like Charlie. You got a fucking all-star cast. And you're thinking it's going to be some action-packed fucking movie.
Charlie Hunnam, right? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's like I said, you got this action-packed team. The story
sounds tight.
Building. And you think it's going to be this action-packed movie. It's just fucking boring. By the end of the movie, you're just like,
Hey, since Matt's on, we went to see Captive State. And as we would have done a Justin versus Justin at the movies, but you weren't feeling good.
No,
You did not miss a thing, bro. Oh my god, I felt like a captive state when I was watching this movie. And I look over at Matt and I go, "Are we enjoying this movie?" I'm like, we're just like. And then I look and there's this old guy who's like right behind us, and I'm like, "Hey man, what do you think?" He goes, "That movie fucking sucked." Like, dude, like we all took our time to go see this thing at like 10
kind of like when
o'clock
I
at
saw
night.
Bumblebee and the guy stood up and he even looked at us and said, what do you think? And he's got his Transformers
that.
shirt on, and
I
we're just
love
like,
that.
I
This
hated
guy-
it. And he's like, yeah, me too.
This guy was so jazzed to see Transformers. He's wearing like a Transformers T-shirt and everything, and he's like, I thought it could have been better, and just this. And I'm
I
like,
just thought it was funny. He like stood up, totally made eye contact. I was just like, what'd you guys think?
yeah, oh yeah. And I'm the type of guy that will talk to randos. Absolutely, I'd be like, hey buddy, I know you're sitting next to me. What'd you think?
Yeah, no. The sad thing is I see people watching it now, and they're like, I fucking love this movie. It's the best movie ever.
Bumblebee
No,
or Captive State?
Bumblebee.
Okay, yeah, because
A lot of people are like, I love Bumblebee. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking horrible movie.
I don't think people were paying attention. Like maybe they were doing words with friends while watching it.
Yeah,
And they missed
something.
out on some shit. It's like, did you not understand that like the car turns into a robot, and then the robot like wrecks the house, and then the girl's like, "Uh-oh, I made a mistake, mom," and the mom's like, "You're in trouble," and I'm like, "What is this?"
And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna go get it on with my robot car.
And there were so many things like the mom's plot with like the dad and all that never went anywhere. The plot with like the kid, why was the next door neighbor there? It didn't make sense.
John Cena just shows up randomly,
And he changes tone like
and
6 times.
Well, the thing is, like, they go from like he's like stranded, and all of a sudden he's just there. I'm like, how the fuck did he get from point A to point B when they stranded him there? It makes no sense. Like, can the man teleport?
Yeah, exactly. And they
What's the deal with that?
and why is it that it's 1987 when he shows up, and then he shows up the same year apparently, and he's all covered with dust and dirt, and he's got like bees living in him and shit, and it's like it's the same year.
What's the deal with that?
I'm like, there's so many problems. My biggest problem still out of anything is when they get back to their own base. It's John Cena with all the army guys comes back to their own army base, right? And he looks and he goes, "There's a door in my way. Blow it up." I'm like, dude, you got the key.
No.
Open it.
My thing is when he's actually going, Decepticon. It's in their name.
I like that part.
I was like,
I thought that was funny. Yeah, that was the only part that made sense. And then I'm like, oh, this fucking guy. And the scientist that was in Bumblebee turns out to be the scientist in Replicas.
yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I liked you so much more in Replicas.
Oh man.
The bad Transformers invent the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Are these your telephones?
So, I mean, I get it. If you only saw the first 5 minutes of the movie, I get it. I would love that too.
Oh yeah, the beginning.
I mean, that's the only reason it didn't get an absolute F, because the first 5 minutes of that movie were awesome.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know?
they really build you up,
I'm
and then
like-
all of a sudden, like the movie just goes like it starts up here and then just goes.
Oh yeah,
boom.
yeah. It went from like 11 to -2. You know?
And the sad thing is, they're like, we're gonna make another one, and everyone's like, oh,
Oh.
fuck Michael Bay's version. I'm like, at least Michael Bay's version
What?
was entertaining.
Dude, that's what I even say. It's like Mike, and I'm wearing a turtle shirt, but I mean, like Michael Bay's Turtles are not unwatchable. Like they're not what we wanted, but they're what we got, and it's actually watchable.
Sometimes you don't get the turtles you want. You get the turtles you deserve.
Like that. I said,
And you're a
that
bunch of fucking stupid millennials, so you get the shit turtles.
hey, we got the Thad from what's his, the freaking Blue Mountain State.
You got shit turtles, because that's what you deserve, you stupid millennials.
Yeah, that's what they have now. Shit turtles. They got turtle heads.
Shit turtle soup. Serving one.
So he's gonna play the Shredder in the next movie. You get Christian Bale. I'm a Rokusaki.
I know karate. Speaking of which, hey, did you see what I posted today about Nick Cage?
I did.
He's going to have a movie where he does jujitsu and fights aliens. Fuck yeah, I'm on board. I'm
Yeah.
already giving that movie an A.
I am on board for anything jujitsu. So I'm a blue belt in jujitsu. So Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I've studied several types. You may not know this, but I fought the heavyweight champion of the world maybe about 7 years ago, and he beat the crap out of me. Oh, like unequivocally, just like wrecked me. It was awesome.
I don't know if I'd use
But
the
I had-
term "wrecked me."
Well, I'll tell you this. You know,
He
I was
bent
just
me over
glad
and wrecked me.
he was as magnanimous as he was, because he could have ripped my arm out of the socket, and he was just really nice about it. So thank you very much, sir.
Yes, you think you sure may have another.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It was awesome. I was battling him for 9 minutes, and I'm like, this is insane. Yeah, and it was really cool.
Was it as awesome as the duo finds finding out they have a ghost in their house?
That was amazing.
That
You know,
was.
that's crazy.
If you haven't gone,
That's
go check out the
crazy.
duo finds. They got a ghost in the house.
Yeah,
And he
you-
likes dipped Italian beef. That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. That's delicious.
I know it's delicious.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's crazy they got an answer on that question.
well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna dip it. I mean, you're gonna go to like Buena Beef or something like that, or because Portillo's, I like it a little drier because their bread's a little whack. But otherwise, the beef is the best.
I can't eat that right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. You can't eat nothing. I'm sorry. Yeah, so they got a ghost in the house. They got to leave the house, right?
They got
Get
a
rid of the
ghost in
ghost?
the house, and the house, and the ghost. What?
Is that a political rap?
The motherfucker got a ghost in the house. You're watching them sleep.
Ghost face sniffer.
What if you asked it the question, do you watch me shower? And it's like, yes.
You're like, well, what do you think?
Do you like it tucked or untucked?
He's like, it ain't gay if he's dead.
Oh, God.
Gay ghosts tonight on the Justin versus Justin show.
I was sexually molested by a ghost.
No, that was Michael Jackson, sir.
It was his ghost.
Oh my God, you'd have to imagine that his ghost would be haunting Neverland. Like,
Imagine that. How creepy as fuck would that be? You're sleeping and you're here.
okay, how creepy do you think Neverland is at all? I mean, there's like
I'm sure it's creepy as shit.
monkey
at night,
corpses and shit. I don't
But
know.
I'm just saying, like, what if you're like laying in bed and you hear like, "Come on."
Someone grab my crotch.
Uh,
Yeah, that's got to be a real creepy place. Did Nicolas Cage buy Neverland?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it, and
It's
we're gonna
not
build
Elvis.
it, and
Nicholas
Elvis.
Cage is obsessed with Elvis.
he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but he's obsessed with Elvis.
So another piece of news, which I had found, they have a release date for Bill and Ted 3.
I saw that today.
Isn't that awesome? I'm great.
Excellent.
But I do not think we will get Eddie Van Halen until we have an excellent video.
Super, who do you think is going to replace George Carlin?
If it's Zach Galifianakis, I am just going to lose it. I'm just going to lose it. Louis C.K.
Oh, God. Josh Brolin.
Yeah, that's like when you said it, that just makes so much damn
He's
sense.
in every other fucking movie.
Oh, I hate that you said that, and I hate that it's the most logical answer. Wow, it really is.
What if they get Sam Jackson?
Yes, yes.
I'm here from the future, motherfucker. Get in the phone booth.
I love it because
Whoa,
it's
dude, where's the phone booth? I'm from the motherfucking future. We ain't got no motherfucking phone booths. Get my cell phone.
let's see, the story's going to revolve around why Rufus is missing. There's an emotional scene. Yes, because something is definitely afoot at the local Circle K. Well, I mean, they can do this movie. I mean, look at from the first movie, a lot of people are dead. I imagine Socrates is dead at this point.
Oh, yeah.
All they have to do is go back in time to when George Carlin was alive. And
CGI George Carlin. in the movie.
wait a second. What if they got Christopher Lloyd to do it?
Great Scott.
Oh, Marty!
You
guys, You're telling me
Oh,
when I'm in 1955?
Speaking of Back to the Future, I almost threw up in my mouth today.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I do it a lot already, but I woke up, checked Facebook, someone posted thank God it was fake, a remake of Back to the Future starring Jim Carrey as Doc, and I was just...
Nothing makes me want to punch someone more than a remake of that movie. They should never touch
I'm
that
sorry,
movie.
Jim Carrey's not funny anymore.
True.
He's more political and all that crap, so I don't really care for Jim Carrey anymore.
He was funny on Comedians in Cars. Like, if you saw that one, he was funny on that. But that's like the regular sort of Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's gotten to be like an unfunny Robin Williams, where
Yes.
he tries to do like
he's just very
serious-
dark and serious now. Yeah.
Did you
What?
see the number 23?
No. Yeah, I saw
Ah.
23. Yeah, that was a shit movie.
What a crap movie that was, man.
Oh, Aliens. Ooh. I ruined it for you. Sorry.
It was okay.
Wasn't it Aliens at the end?
I don't remember because it was so boring.
I believe it was aliens.
I
at
thought
the
it
end.
was like something like Stigmata or some crap.
Well, I think
don't
there was
know.
all that, but at the end it came down to aliens, and then he took his son, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I confused that movie with Secret Window because I hated both of them.
And there was a
I really
time
didn't
when-
like Secret Window either with Johnny Depp. So
it wasn't Johnny Depp. I believe the one with Jim Carrey was aliens came at the end. They took his son.
that's great. I mean, did you get
I think
into Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
No.
It's just like that wasn't your thing. So
Nope. Sorry.
Speaking of weird, trippy movies and things, have you had a chance to check out Love, Death, and Robots?
No, I have not.
They're short episodes. There's 18 of them, roughly about 9 minutes a pop. I highly recommend you at very least check out the yogurt one. The Day the Yogurt Took Over. It has our friend in it. Yes. He's talking about the day that the yogurt took over.
Does it have Pizza the Hut?
It does. Well, hello, Love, Death, and Robots. It doesn't have Pizza the Hut, but be careful because he'll send out
Pizza the
For
Hut will
you.
send out for you.
yes.
So let's talk about this upcoming weekend here. We got some big plans this weekend.
You talking about the bordello? Oh, sorry. Never mind. Never mind, you.
Take it. You told the girlfriend not to come. We're doing official things. Don't bet we want to clean in our office.
Why did you steal the vacuum? It's the Dyson. It never loses suction.
So this weekend we got some big plans.
We do. We
We're gonna have coffee talk with
Yep.
some celebrities.
Linda Richmond. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got C2E2 coming up.
We do. And
Justin and Justin's first venture to C2E2.
and here's the thing, guys. We are going as press. So our show is so well known and renowned. Yeah. that's
Yeah, the
right.
celebrities are lining up.
They're clamoring.
Yeah,
It certainly does suck.
there's so many. I'm
love
like, dude, I can't keep a full schedule. Yeah, no.
There's some big guests coming. I know there's some that I'm excited to see again. A lot of comic creators. George Perez. This is going to be his last year. So George Perez, if you guys don't know, is a very famous artist, and he's drawn for Marvel and DC for years. He is credited as creating the Teen Titans. So Deathstroke, the Terminator, that's him. You know, he did the art for the Infinity Gauntlet. So one of your favorite stories, I know.
Yes.
So this is it for him. He's going to retire. So we're going to go and say hi.
Remember that time you drew that thing? It
That was awesome.
Right? Erica.
He does have good cooking.
Erica Fett's gonna be there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I messaged her today because she said, "Who's gonna be a C2E2?" I said, "Me, and I'd like to interview you, please." Not in a creepy way and stare at your giant boobs.
Do you ever see that Velma? When she did
You ever see that thing where you did that thing, your boobs were out? It was awesome.
I think you broke my brain.
Now you're gonna be like, "Sir, you can't come." He's contemplating.
I am not. Yeah. I wonder if our friend has ever filmed any Suicide Girls.
That'd just be great. We'd be standing there. Can we interview? Yes. And she'd be like, "Oh, who's this with you?" Nobody.
I'm like, hi, I'm a person.
Sarah's like, "Fuck you, buddy."
Do we have are we gonna be handing out some pins to some
Got some
celebs?
pins. We got some stickers.
I'm hoping that we can
Hey, Erica Fett, would you like to put stickers on your boobies?
That's where you're gonna go with this?
No, if I met her in person, I'd be a gentleman.
I'm sure
I'd probably be like, "You need to cover up, ma'am. My erection is getting huge." And I am a gentleman while I do this interview. Hopefully she doesn't watch this.
Well, I mean, hopefully she does watch this and she knows that we're big fans of her work. Her cosplay is on point, and
Actually, she does do really good cosplay. I'll give
Yep.
you that.
absolutely. She's got a really good friend that I like, Lua, Lua. You know her?
Yeah.
She's got her own show too. Lua Suicide. So
I bet you know all about them.
I do. I know all of them. But I used to be a Playboy.
He's got a
Playboy guy.
huge grin. Yeah, I know all
And I
about
used
that.
I used to know and be like, yeah, this 1993 would be, this, and I could tell you things.
Yes, Matt, we are gonna film.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do probably a live stream going through. We're gonna see if we can get some interviews.
Don't know if we'll live stream all the time, but
No,
we'll
not
definitely
the
get.
whole time.
I'll be there on Friday by myself.
No
All
kidding,
by
you're
my
going Friday?
lonesome. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm off work. I'm going Friday.
I got court.
So I will be there Friday all by myself. Yeah, we're gonna film each other. Yeah.
It's not going to be pathetic either. Like you think it might be.
I'm gonna film myself on Friday, and that'll probably be the day that like some big person's like, "You want to interview?" And I'll be like, "Fuck, yeah, hold on."
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that, or you can just do like a recording or something.
Yeah.
So I'm honestly hoping that we can get some new followers and we can get some people to go, "This is the Justen versus Justen show." Yes. Or Mulan, because Mulan will be there too. So.
Oh, thank you for calling it the Justen versus Justen show. We'll probably get the real quiet person.
Only can you say it more Asian?
Konnichiwa.
I like where you went because it was a lot less racist than I thought. So thank you for that. I feel like we're growing. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
So Jeanette is an artist. She did some art for our friends at the Throwdown Thursday. If you've ever seen their show, their art actually Jeanette did.
Fantastic.
And I was just talking to her today about possibly doing some art for us, possibly for Divorce Man.
Awesome.
Right? Or our Space Cowboy epic and super wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
We got some work in the pipes.
We do. Yeah. One day the pipes will be clean. But right now we're talking about, so you just tuned in, we're talking about, we're going to be at C2E2 at the, Chicago Entertainment Expo.
Yeah.
And I didn't see much in the ways of panels I really wanted to catch.
Yeah.
It looked really kind of boring. So
they sent me like 20 emails on some science.
Yeah, seriously.
Thing, and I'm like, I want to do the beaker thing.
I'm like, look, I got a set of creepy crawlers at home. I will make the oven. Remember that fucking thing? You burn your fingers and it's like, it's a centipede. Ah, it's fucking hot. Pardon my French. Yeah, Divorce Man.
I'm just going to be there to see people in cosplay.
That's what you're going to.
Sir, I can see your giant package from here.
It's like,
this is the family place. You need to put that bad boy away.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing you could say, if you want to get thrown out. What you're gonna be there looking for your Go Pokemon? I said that like an old person. You're gonna look for your Go Pokemon.
For the Pokemon.
You're gonna be looking for your Pokemon Yellow. Your Detective Pikachu.
Do a lot of Instagram stories.
Oh, Instagram's a great place. Absolutely.
The sound it makes when you flip through really fast because you don't want to listen to him.
Don't tell him that. That's where he posts.
I don't flip. The duo finds I pay regular attention to.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the people that post like 100 different things and it's like the same shit. And I'm like, I don't care.
Well, I'm sorry, but I feel that
I don't care about you and the cat in the bathroom every morning.
It's every other morning.
I do have to ask, did you order the cat tinfoil hat that I sent you?
I was considering it, but I'd have to get 10 of them. So he sent me this thing for my sister, and we have like a cat rescue and all that. But she's one of those people who she's not quite a flat earther, but she's close. So it's tinfoil hats for your cats. And
the dogs can't read their minds.
Yeah, I tell you, your dog, man. So Justin gave me his dog a while back when he was going through his divorce, right?
Yep.
And we have him, JJ, great black lab. He's silly. He taught himself how to roll over this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
He was a good dog.
Yeah, he is. He's just dumb, man.
Hey, he was the only dog I ever had that I could walk without the leash.
Yeah, no, I mean he's really good. He's loyal and all. He's cute, but sometimes he doesn't realize like things spatially, and he'll be like, "Oh, what's that?" Whack, and like just hit his head into the fridge. Be like, "How did you not see the fridge there?"
No one ever said he was the smartest.
Yeah, but he's a good dog. Yeah, JJ is a great dog. It's just
I miss him. He was my camping dog.
He is he's a mama's dog now. So now like with my sister, he's like, "She is my god." It's like, okay, whatever you say, pal.
I was just happy your sister fell in love and said, "I'll take him."
Oh yeah, there was no doubt.
And I was getting desperate.
Well, he was the first of many animals that we took in, including 2 birds. What a mistake! Oh my god!
Your sister has a soft spot for the animals. That's why when you say cat rescue, I kind of laugh because the cats don't leave.
Yeah, they can't, because you can't give someone a cat that has like problems and be like, "Here, take this cat. What's wrong with it?" Nothing. It's like it just hit the ground once. That's all.
And we're not going to meet at my house.
Yeah, it's like, no, trust me. No, here's $5. Take it with you. So, what about the little piss dog? Oh, that one's gone.
That one went away. We don't know where that went.
Yeah. We tried giving that dog to someone across the street, but it was a circumstance where he actually tripped on the dog going down his
speaking
stairs.
of pissed, the
Yeah.
dog pissed and he slept in it. I heard.
Oh, that's what it was?
That's what I heard.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like under his feet. So
I don't know. Might have been that.
But
too.
they found a good family, so good, happy stories. Welcome to
she
Pet
wasn't
Talk.
untrainable dog.
Justin and Justin talk about pets. Tell us about your pets.
Talk about your pets.
So one time I had this gerbil. Oh wait, that's a different podcast. That's doing it right there, bud.
Oh yeah.
Dipping. Yep. Justin's not feeling.
Story about your gerbil.
Well, you take an ordinary bed sheet, you tie it around like no,
the joys of my surgery. I get to throw up now.
Yeah. Well, I actually didn't have a gerbil, but it was a hamster. So that's just kind of how that story went. It's a true story.
True story.
The sad one.
He was
His name was Mr. Bimples.
I'm sure Mr. Bimples. Hopefully, he found a good home.
No, the cool thing though about this hamster is it would
is.
climb like a monkey on the top of its cage. It was insane. I think its name was Lucy Puff. I don't know.
To use a belt, not a bed sheet. Hopefully, you didn't give him to Richard Gere.
It was a Richard something. I don't know. It might have been Richard Cheese.
Oh man.
Do you know who Richard Cheese is?
No.
He sings like those cover songs, and but he does it like a lounge singer. Oh, he's pretty great. Richard Cheese is hilarious. He's like, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Hey, like that.
Why are you making fun of that? That's how I make my living.
By cutting your life into what?
No, by singing in lounges.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think? Really think I just make money? No, I sing in lounges on the weekend.
Like Robert Guillaume. Wait, Robert Goulet. Robert Guillaume was.
And I hand out Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
You know the water, Bublé.
I remember that episode with him and John Hamm. Ham and Bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you had a chance to watch any more Saturday Night Live since we've been talking about it?
I watched a few.
Just a couple.
Yeah, they're me.
I like the Jason Momoa one. I thought that was really
I
funny.
still haven't seen that one yet.
That
they
was
did
good
have one that I laughed because it was Debbie Downer, and it made me think of Matthew, my stepson. He's such a fucking downer all the time. One time last Christmas we went out to a Christmas tree farm. And you're thinking, oh, it's a wonderful experience. The family, we're gonna go cut a fresh Christmas tree.
Mhm.
We're gonna search. We had Samantha's whole family there, her aunts and uncles, and we're searching. And Matthew's falling behind. We're like, what's going on? He said, Christmas, this is pointless. So basically, we're gonna kill a tree and decorate its corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I said, thank you for that.
And that's the ghost of Christmas
Yeah.
present.
It's like, thank you for ruining Christmas for all of us, Mr. Positivity.
You know what you tell him? You tell him this because this blows my mind sometimes. Video games is just moving zeros and ones from one spreadsheet to another.
Yeah, and he'll be like, exactly.
Be like, good luck with that. Life
Yeah.
means nothing.
Yeah, if you've never met my stepson, he's a regular killjoy.
I do.
Everything's always negative.
I like his delivery though. Like when he's like killing joy.
Sometimes can be really good.
But I have to say, I can't fully trust someone who didn't like Spaceballs. It's just a thing.
Yeah,
I
he hated
have.
Spaceballs.
He
He doesn't really have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he could because Spaceballs is hilarious.
Yeah, he's negative on everything.
I mean, he didn't even like. Yeah, it's purgatory. You're just waiting for them to die, And then they never go anywhere good. The garbage heap until they end up. God, yeah, I don't know. I'm allergic to Christmas trees. Yeah, I know. Who does?
How the fuck are you allergic to Christmas
couldn't.
trees?
I don't know. I just was born that way.
Dude,
So-
I love the smell of a fresh Christmas tree. In the
Well, I
morning.
don't because it makes me fucking itchy.
Well, it's too fucking bad.
Welcome to Justin versus Justin Christmas tree talk. So
I like them big and fluffy and round.
yeah, I mean, even though he's big and round,
I like them juicy too.
you like juicy trees?
I like them.
Double up, gonna decorate you and paint you. What's Sir Mix-a-Lot doing these days, man? He's gonna be singing songs about Christmas
you
trees.
ain't got none unless I can hang some buns, huh?
You saw him actually hanging Christmas buns. Yeah. I love that. That's an excellent segue.
When I'm cutting down, I do side bends and sit-ups.
please don't touch that branch. Yeah, I mean, Spaceballs is the pinnacle of all sci-fi cinema, I think. And it was.
Spaceball the movies,
Yeah.
Spaceball the merchandise.
Would you say it's his funniest movie? Because I mean, Blazing Saddles is pretty good. It's kind of hard to say.
I don't know.
And you know, I know
Young
it gets a lot of shit,
Frankenstein.
but
Dude,
Robin Hood's really funny
Robin
too.
Hood Men in Tights. I think that was my first Mel Brooks like movie that I got into. Like
Mine was
fully as a kid.
Spaceballs for sure, and then Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, I went from Robin Hood to Blazing Saddles to
Wow, so you started
Spaceballs
on it, and
to
then
Young
Dracula,
Frankenstein.
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
No, that was like last, but
Yeah, that's last.
dude, they're all great. I mean,
It is.
I don't think there's one better than the other.
I don't know. That's so tough. I mean, you know, I'm gonna go as far to say that like I like the Mel Brooks better than like Monty Python.
Well, no, I'm talking about in the Mel Brooks like series. Like they're all
Yeah.
equal. I mean, Monty Python is Monty fucking Python, dude.
I know, but I'm just saying I like Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles better than I like Monty Python.
Oh, I totally agree with that. I mean,
Yeah.
but Monty Python and the
That's
Holy
a bold
Grail
statement,
was great.
So yeah,
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is great. The other Monty Python movies are eh.
I like Life of Brian.
I like Life of Brian, but I
Yeah.
like Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail the best.
I like Life of Brian the best. That one to me is hilarious. But
no, I love the
it's
love
like-
the night. It's just a scratch.
tis but a scratch.
Just a flesh wound. I'll bite your ankles off.
I just saw that they had like Life of Brian's like 30 or 40th anniversary or something like that too. I love the part at the end where they're all crucified and they're like, always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, come on. It's
was
a bunny and it has huge fangs.
With pointy teeth.
To get past, you have to answer a question. What is your favorite color?
We're Jews in space.
I mean, let's face it. That's just a golden age of comedy right there.
We need a miracle.
That's back when everybody wasn't so uptight about everything, so things could actually be funny.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Bean is tight. You know what's funny? Did you see Johnny English?
Yeah,
That was funny.
it was.
That was a funny
I haven't
movie.
seen the new one that came out.
I bet it was good. I'm like, wow, this is a really good marriage of action and comedy. So yeah.
What did you like him in? What was the one with the race? It's a race.
Oh,
I'm winning
yeah.
the race.
Yeah, that would be Rat Race.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rat Race with what was it? That was
with everybody.
Seth Green was in that.
Yeah, everybody was in that movie.
Amy, what's her name? And
Yeah.
Breckenmeyer. Yeah.
I'm winning the race.
You know, I don't think I hate Rat Race, but I'm not like a huge fan of it. So it's good to be the king. Count de money, de Monet. Yeah, freaking great, man. Mel Brooks, man. Great stuff. He's still kicking around, too.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the producers, the original producers with Gene Wilder and Zero Mostel. You know, that was crazy. And again, another role that it's like Will Ferrell did it kind of early in his career, and it wasn't really great. You know, he hadn't hit that stride.
Springtime for Hitler?
And now I guess he's on his Jim Carrey slide.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe.
Because I still haven't seen Sherlock Holmes, but you said it's really
Yeah,
bad.
that was bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Stick
Ground's
out
bad.
your hand. Put out your hands. Stick out your tush.
Hands on your hip. Give it a push. Do it, girls. Sounds like air escaping a tire in here.
I just like him. He's a Jewish guy, but he always sticks a Nazi in every movie.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
No, think about it. He has a Nazi in every movie.
Yeah.
Springtime for Hitler.
Well,
And then in Blazing
Frankenstein?
Saddles, you have the Nazi in the lunchroom.
Mhm.
Like Young Frankenstein.
Yep.
The only one I can't think of, there wasn't one in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
What about the hangman guy with the thing? Because it was like the same guy
What's
from
wrong with
Blazing
you? No, no.
You know what they say? No news is good news.
Oh, my schedule's booked up. I couldn't possibly fit another one in.
Yeah.
He's hanging a horse.
I forgot about that. Mungo like candy. Sometimes Mungo feel like pawn in Game of Life. I never thought that we would go this direction tonight, but I'm enjoying
I'm
it.
sure you'll have the good decency not to say I spoke to you in public.
Look at that hand. Steady as a rock. I shoot with this one. Look, a sight gag, Justin.
So I started seeing and hearing draw in my sleep. And when I turned around, a little bastard shot me in the ass.
I love that. And he was so good. That was probably one of my favorite Gene Wilder roles.
Yeah, that movie was great.
Yeah, that was really
Oh
good.
shit, we're gonna need a bunch of nickels.
Freaking,
The toll booth in the middle of the desert. That was great.
or are we just whistling Dixie?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
No,
The sheriff's like.
I love it. Yeah, Blazing Saddles is so good.
Oh, his hands are they're just dirty from the daily cross burning.
Stampeding cattle through the Vatican. Kinky.
Give this man a harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of you.
How about Camptown ladies?
Work.
Okay, we'll take the blacks and we'll take the Chinese, but no Irish. Welcome to Blazing Saddlecast.
Oh shit! We almost lost a $300 hand cart.
I forgot about that part too. Yeah, and of course the beans around the.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the most iconic.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's a great movie. So.
No, it's just, dude. All of his movies are great.
Oh, how could we not talk about the newest movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and
The one
Brad
coming
Pitt?
out,
Yeah, the Hollywood movie. So
Tarantino movie,
his 9th film. So, and I think he was what? He was going to be done at 10.
I don't know.
Well, he said he had a finite number of movies that he was going to do, and then he was going to stop.
Well,
So, which doesn't make sense because he still wrote movies. So, oh god, Three Amigos. We could go for days just doing Three Amigos and just laugh. Yeah, Three Amigos is so good. God, I just want to talk about Three Amigos for like hours.
yeah, I mean, dude, Three Amigos, The Jerk.
Yep. Yeah.
Stay away from the cans.
He must have been really mad at those cans. What are you doing in my place? Huh? What's going on here? I told Jackie Gleason. What do you want? Yeah, Three Amigos was that movie like growing up as a kid that my friends had on VHS. When anytime I'd go over, I would watch it. You're like, what are we gonna watch? And there was 3 of us, so we were all like, oh, Dusty Bottoms, Lucky Day, and Ned Niederlander.
Oh, that was great.
Phil Hartman was in that, and
Yeah.
John Lovitz.
Acting. Yeah, no, that was a great movie.
I think
That was-
Rip Torn was in it too.
I think so too.
You could dodge a wrench, you
That
could dodge
shit
a
on
ball.
Laserdisc, nice.
You had a laser disc? What?
You were a rich kid.
Nice. You must have gotten fancy haircuts.
I didn't have to be kind to rewind. I got Laserdisc, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I wore Bugle Boys.
Burger Bars.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Yeah, it's great, man. And it's so funny because everybody is so afraid of them.
Stay a while.
You and I will settle down.
All those great iconic comedies. What other ones are there from that time? From those Caddyshack and Animal House, or those?
Yeah, I would say that's kind of around there. I liked a lot of the John Candy stuff.
Oh yeah.
So Great Outdoors, I thought it
Great
wasn't
Outdoors.
as funny, but
Yeah.
it's like it's still pretty good.
Uncle Buck.
Not Nothing But Trouble, because that movie's like not really that
Uncle Buck
great.
was-
Uncle Buck was great. Yeah.
He's cooking our garbage.
I noticed you have a lot more nose here than my father. Thanks for noticing. I'm a kid. It's my job. Yeah.
That was Macaulay Culkin's best performance, I think.
Well, I mean, there's what? There's that. There's The Good Son. There's My Girl.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What do you like? My Girl? He died.
But I'm saying The Jerk
No.
was great.
If you haven't seen My Girl, I'm sorry, but you know,
Look, my hatchet's so thin I could cut the balls. Right
Wait a
off
minute.
the net.
Bug, Gnat. You're not a gnat, are you, Bug? Yeah, John. Well, some John Hughes is funny. Some of it's kind of like, I don't know, but I don't know. It got like deep and I don't know, feelings. I guess.
Feelingsy.
Yeah, but like the end part of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But I mean, he goes through that whole part with Steve Martin when he's getting angry at the secretary from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and she's like, "Oh, they think he's a righteous dude," and he's like, "Give me my fucking car, you fuck fucking bitch. And I'm like, oh my God. He said it like 30 times. It was awesome.
You want to know a movie? Okay, it's a little bit after this genre. Well, a little bit after this, the year range. But Grumpy Old Men was great.
You know what? That's a movie I think that doesn't get talked about
enough.
enough.
And the Old Man and Grumpy Old Men was the fucking best.
And Jack Lemmon's in it too.
He's taking the old tuna boat to Tuna Town.
Look like Chuck's taking the old Baloney's pony. Yeah.
I fucking love that Old Man. What the fuck is this?
That's Burgess Meredith, man.
It's light beer. I weigh 90 goddamn pounds and you bring me light beer.
We should.
Let me tell you.
Oh my God. We should do a live stream or like a watch party of that movie. That'd be great.
For breakfast, I eat 3 strips of bacon.
Yeah.
For lunch, a bacon sandwich. And for a midday snack, bacon. A whole goddamn plate. And I usually drink my dinner. I fucking love that old guy.
That kid's a pain in the ass.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah, freaking.
I have been to Hawaii. What island? Come on, I want to lay ya. Come on, I want to licky dicky. Come on, I want to poke ya.
So you're basically, yeah, dude. The Burbs was great. I love the Burbs. You know, especially Carrie Fisher was his wife in that.
Yeah.
You know, that crazy redhead ginger kid. You know.
Oh, actually, you want to know what a good movie was that Chevy Chase was in during that time?
Fletch.
Yeah, Fletch was okay. Funny Farm.
Oh yeah, I love Funny Farm.
The cop
Yeah,
that
Funny
can't
Farm was
drive.
great. Yeah, I think he did like an entire like report on Funny Farm for college. Yeah, I love Funny Farm.
Funny Farm was great.
Yeah, Naked Gun.
Gun.
Oh my
yeah.
God. And we talked about National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, which was around that time. Yeah, that was an underrated comedy. So yeah, that was good.
Sarge, it's tingling. That means it's working. Weed in his skirt.
The duo finds O.J. Simpson makes the Naked Gun movies. Absolutely. Yes, he does. Norberg. It's Norberg. Yeah, Naked Gun was funny.
I just love.
Even like the third.
The only
one.
thing that ever stuck in my mind from Naked Gun was "Prison changes a man." How I used to be white.
Yeah.
I was a drummer for the Osmonds.
What about the guard?
Yeah,
The guard
Merv wants in too, but Merv's one of the guards. Yeah, but he's unhappy here.
I love that one. Yeah. I still think. Yeah. Major League. I mean, I saw a T-shirt the other day, and it was Roger Dorn. You know. From there, and he was in Major League. He was the guy who kept getting hit with the balls. He had like the most beans.
He was the prude.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, Jobu, I like Jesus Christ very much, but he no help you hit curveball.
You have no huevos.
No
Well, that's the
yabos.
second one, but
Yeah, with Willie Mays Hayes.
yeah.
Stop.
Nobody touched Jobu. I just like what's his name is the announcer. Welcome back to Major League Baseball.
Oh, that was
that's his. He was the voice of the Brewers for a long time.
Yeah, that was
can't think of
Bob
his name.
Uecker.
Yeah,
Mr. Belvedere.
I'm in the bag. Take over. Fly ball caught.
No, I didn't have to say it. Dennis Haysbert, the president from 24, said it, so I don't have to worry about it. So he said that JC couldn't hit a curveball. So, whatever, I would be hard to play in sandals, I imagine.
Yes.
So I don't know. So is that sacrilegious?
I don't know.
How long are we in? 53 minutes? Yeah, it's okay. We can make a
Well,
sacrilegious.
Serrano, he hit a ball out there. Must have hit some gnats.
You know his name. So. Rick the Wild Thing Vaughn. Yeah, that was cool. And then they go to the championship, and every time that they won a game, they would take like a piece of clothing off of the woman owner that everybody hated. That was a good movie. I think that one. I got to give you credit for this one because I do want to see Major League again. So I'm gonna have to go out and probably watch that next week.
That was a great one.
So yeah,
The groundskeepers. Oh no, we suck again.
Yeah, that's great. But then again, there's a lot of comedies from this era were good, and I mean there's things like they hated her, but yeah, they wanted to get at her. I remember like this was when Jim Belushi started getting big, like Mr. Destiny and stuff, and it's like He was kind of around here.
Michael Keaton with
Michael
Mr.
Keaton.
Mom and-
Johnny Dangerously, which was hilarious.
Yeah. My
You
mother
shouldn't-
hit me once.
You shouldn't
Once.
hang me on hooks, Johnny.
I just like the scene in the car. Attention all guys in the black polka dots.
Rubber duckies. I'm out of here. Yeah, that was great.
Remember, kids, crime doesn't pay. Well, sorta.
Your testes and you. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks a lot.
Hudson Hawk was that time too.
Hudson Hawk was Multiplicity. I did not like Multiplicity.
I liked Multiplicity.
Yeah. I like it.
We're gonna go eat a dolphin.
Yeah, Dream Team. Dream Team was a great one. That was with Dan Aykroyd and wasn't
no,
not Christopher Lloyd. The other one, Peter Boyle.
Yeah.
Hey, not wearing a bra, Johnny. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. So we were talking about late 80s, early 90s comedies and kind of what was there, what was good. I don't even know how we got here, but it's a fun discussion.
Yes.
We started off talking about Mel Brooks movies. Yeah, Michael Keaton, that guy from Beetlejuice,
The original Batman.
Yeah, the original Batman. So
Don't mind me, I just keep going off screen for a little bit.
as some would say, the best Batman.
Yes.
What would Christian Bale say about that?
I worked really hard, and then this fucker walks into my scene. Don't walk into my scene.
Well, you think you're Batman, do you? And he was my friend.
You shut up, Lucius. I saw Shawshank. I bet you got raped a lot
Don't tell anyone.
by the dandies.
The dandies, the sisters, as they call it. Yeah, this was the area of comedy movies before Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
There was a good comedy too. Hudsucker Proxy. Did you ever see
Yeah,
that?
I
The
saw that one,
Coen
yeah.
Brothers.
They made the hula hoop,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was good. Yeah, Mr. Mom was funny. I think it was really poignant for the time. But now you watch it, and it's like, so guys do that shit already. So it's one of those movies that kind of like outlived its usefulness.
Yeah.
Throw
Mama from the train.
I love Throw Mama from the Train. That was such a good movie, and it's such a good acting job done by Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito.
That is stupid.
Owen doesn't have any friends. He's a poop. Twins. How can we forget? Twins was great. Oh my god, I had such a crush on Kelly Preston. I'd be like, you were in Space Camp, and I love that movie because I'm a nerd. I love Space Camp. Yeah, Space Camp was good. Let's talk about Space Camp. God, anybody see Space Camp? It's up there with like movies that were on HBO like for a long period of time, like Top Secret.
Oh God,
Remember Top Secret?
Oh, we missed out on Hot Shots.
Oh yeah, R2222. He sounds a bit like Ron Swanson, doesn't he?
Yeah,
like Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
I loved you in Wall Street.
That was so
the
good.
second one was better than the first. I'm sorry.
That's a rarity, but I think you're right. Yeah.
I can't go anywhere. My shoelaces are tied together. I'm not those bastards.
I just remember Saddam Hussein. Yeah. The bomb falls on him while he was out by the pool.
I just remember when they had the fight scene and the president's he gets like hit in the face and the thing makes the outline. He's like, 10 got vinyl siding, 10-year warranty. Doc Hollywood, yeah.
See, was Doc Hollywood a comedy though?
Yeah, kind of.
I was more into The Secret of My Success with, or Life with Mikey.
Yeah, Life with Mikey was definitely more of a comedy, but
I didn't understand a lot of the comedy at the time, but I liked it. I'm like, I liked him in Back to the Future. Let me follow him here. But Secret of My Success was funny because he was playing two different characters in the same movie, and one of them was like having sex with his aunt. It was crazy. Yeah, it was barely a comedy. So, yeah, I think was he a doctor or something, and he moves to like a small town, and I don't know.
What about Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, wasn't that like the highest? The highest.
You like my movie?
Is that Seth Rogen? Yes. How could we forget Spies Like Us? Yeah, true. Yeah, that was great. If I could just bounce this off the signal and we could just reverse the polarity and we could get the missiles turned around. And then Chevy Chase is like, I'm drunk.
And Stripes.
Yeah, Stripes. Absolutely. Stripes was a little bit earlier than this, though. But Stripes came out like when we were born.
Yeah.
And it's still great. I friggin' love it.
Ghostbusters.
And you know who is an unsung hero in that movie of Stripes? John Larroquette. that movie would only be half as good as it is without John Candy and John Larroquette and like those guys. So it was a good movie.
Bow, bow.
Chicka chicka.
Chicka, chicka.
Bow bow. Yeah, Spies Like Us was great. It was one of those things. I think that's where like Dan Aykroyd met his wife.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I like that movie. I was surprised that some people hate it.
Some people do hate it, but I love
Yeah.
it. Shitter's full.
Oh yeah, Night Court. I love Night Court. I just started rewatching Cheers. I think I was telling you that. They have Harry Anderson doing like magic tricks and all that in from Night Court. He just passed away last year.
Don't call me Francis.
Lighten up, Francis. Yeah, that was good. Lee Harvey, when your friend made it with that cow, I want to party with this guy. And Christmas Story are must-watches during the Christmas season. You know, I don't watch Christmas Story as much as I should. I usually catch it like in bits and pieces.
Yeah, when it's on TBS 24 hours, yeah.
But it's funny that you said that because I actually mentioned the Bumpus Hounds today. You know, the ones that ate the turkey because they jumped on the table. So I was just at work, and I am so fucking random. Someone said something, and I'm like the Bumpus Hounds? And then they're like looking at me, and I'm like, it's a major award. It's a major fragile. Must be Italian. And then I just hung my head in shame. I'm like, all right, whatever.
I hate when that happens at work. People, you throw out a movie reference, and someone just goes, no.
Hoodie that has the art. Oh, from Christmas Vacation says shitter's full. You only wear
Nice.
I have a Wayne's World Christmas sweater, and I only wear it whenever it's appropriate. And you leave the room, you come back, and it doesn't matter. It's always a good scene. Yeah. And I mean, then you get like fa ra 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 ra. And I saw something. That kid with the yellow eyes like went on to do like all kinds of other movies and all that. You know, it's crazy. And Ralphie was an elf. He was one of the main elves. So,
hey, buddy. He was one of the elves in Elf, yeah.
Hey, buddy, how many Etch-a-Sketches did you make today? 75? Okay. Yeah. That was Ralphie, so. Pardon me, just taking my ecstasy pill. Did they still take those in pill form?
Because I'm Troy McClure.
You may remember me from such films as Dial M for Murderousness and The Erotic Adventures of Hercules. Oh, yeah. I mean, definitely.
The original Dumb and Dumber since we're on 94.
Oh, we're going up to 94? Do you remember The Mask?
Yeah, you put in there 94, so I'm going 94.
I'm going 1993, and I'm going to go when Jim Carrey was funny in The Mask. Something About Mary. I have the soundtrack.
That was 98, though.
Because I'm that guy. I bought it, and it was Columbia House at the time, and I needed to fill out my 13th penny CD. So I'll never pay you, assholes. Never did. Never did pay him.
What about Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura is a great
Finkel
film.
is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. I kissed a man.
Yeah, no, Ace Ventura was great. The first one was absolutely great. Yeah, Kingpin, which we talk about often. Let's see. You're the only one who thinks this. Home Alone 3 was the best Home Alone. You might be, but I will tell you this. Home Alone 3 features a little-known actor known as Justen Cooper, and I salute him because he has an excellent name. So.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire is a classic.
Ew.
I freaking love Mrs. Doubtfire.
He was run by fruiting.
He's all like, "Can you make me a woman?"
I'm a hip-hop granny who can hip-hop, dance till you drop, and yo, make a wiki cup.
Scarlett Johansson won that movie? I did not know that. Wow. I thought she just like appeared out of nowhere in The Horse Whisperer. And they're like, poof, have this chick. Her nose is kind of big, but she'll be hot when she gets older.
How about Men at Work?
Oh, I loved Men at Work.
Golf clap?
Men at Work was written by Emilio Estevez and directed by Emilio Estevez. And it had one of my favorite 90s actors, Dean Cameron, in it. So he was in Ski School and Ski School 2. Home Alone 3, where she was the little sister? Was she like a little kid or something? I don't know. I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's a good little bit of trivia there. So, yeah. No, but I'm excited because we're going to get... Yeah, Men at Work is great. So I love it when Keith David shows up. And I did just watch Pitch Black again, which is nice. I mean, I just enjoyed that whole series. That was good. Ground's bad. This year.
Ground's bad.
Ground's bad. So yeah. Oh, another one. Let's see. There's a link to it. Let's see. He sent us a...
I don't know. Last time we trusted a link.
Oh, last time we trusted a link was from Matt.
Yeah, we got a raunchy picture that can't be unseen.
Yeah, that was fun though.
It was funny. I won't lie.
Yeah, it's okay. That's good. Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun getting to talk to Scott Farkas. That was his name. Yeah, he shows up in a couple things. That's
what year
cool.
was PCU or whatever that was?
I was thinking about that movie yesterday. Yeah, PCU, Pre-Fresh.
Can you blow me where the Pampers is?
Excuse me. That guy went on to direct Iron Man.
Where the Pampers is. Here, we forgot, dude, one of the best movies of the 80s, Airplane.
Was that in the early 80s, though?
Yeah, it was 1980.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why we didn't go into it. But yeah, I fucking love Airplane.
How about Spinal Tap?
But this one goes to 11. That's one higher. So it would be one louder than 10. Yeah, I mean, Bill and Ted is great. And the first one was obviously better than the second one, but the second one is probably more quotable, which is funny. So a slight Oedipal complex.
One of your favorite movies, Coming to America?
I love Coming to America. You sweat from the underside of a bulldog's testicles.
Yeah, Trading Places.
Trading Places was great. Yeah, we can't wait for this. We were talking about this earlier before you got here, Joe. Bill and Ted 3 is got a release date for 2020, and we're super excited about it. We're hoping that this will maybe get another Wayne's World coming, and if we're available to write it. Ours would be about Wayne and Garth's kids. So,
we totally forgot about Michael Caine's movie.
Michael Caine made a
Dirty
movie.
Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah, which they just remade. Yeah,
they're remaking it.
What was the other one up there? Midnight Run with Charles Grodin and Midnight Run. Yeah, Charles Grodin. I mean, he may have had like one or two good movies. Hey, Porky's?
Yeah, Porky's.
How are we not talking about Porky's?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we forgot Porky's. Weird
Princess
Science.
Bride. Yeah, McDowell's. They have the golden arches. We have the golden arc. Like, yep, it's the guy from Good Times telling me about McDonald's.
You ain't never find no Muhammad Ali.
Oh, The Golden Child. It's great because it was such a bad movie, but it was fun to watch, right? But another movie that was around this time that was great was Big Trouble in Little China. That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, that one's. They said it's not going to be a remake.
It's all in the reflex.
They're going to do it. They're going to do a sequel. It's not a remake.
And is it going to have Kurt Russell as Jack Burton?
Probably not.
Ugh. I'm going to get you, sucker. They shot my bunion. Oh, my God. It's so funny because I've seen every movie that you've mentioned, including Home Alone 3.
I'm going to get you, sucker, yeah. Isn't that the... Yeah, that's the one with...
Keenan Ivory Wayans.
I'm trying to think. That's got Chris Rock in it, right?
Nah, I don't know. He might be in it. You might be thinking of Mo Money. But,
no, what movie am I thinking of?
Carl Weathers is in it, I believe.
What movie am I thinking of?
With Chris CB4.
Oh, that was that one, but no, not that one.
I haven't thought of that movie in like 20 years. Chris Elliott's in that. Yeah. How much for one chicken wing? How about I give you 10 cents?
I'm going to get you, sucker. How much for one rib?
Oh, okay. So that was that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of.
Because they took that character and they put him onto In Living Color. Yeah. 50 cents.
Yeah, that's a
lot of money.
How much for one rib? What about Harlem Nights? You shot my pinky toe off.
That one had Billy D. Williams in it.
Yeah, 50 Cent. Can you break 100? Yeah. Get down here, boy. That was Isaac Hayes.
Oh, nice.
Get out of here, boy.
It is my son. I sneeze. Or a chew.
Yeah, my son a chew. Son of a sneeze.
God bless you. What makes you think they'll listen to you? Unlike other Robin Hoods, I can talk in an English accent.
Master Robin, you lost your arms in battle. But you grew some nice boobs.
This is the second week in a row that we've done
that.
I love it. I love it. I do love Summer School with Mark Harmon.
There's Boyd.
Better Off Dead was great.
Trees.
Summer Vacation. I know Summer Rental. I'm trying to think Summer Vacation.
That was when they go to Wally World.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. One Crazy Summer. Yep, that had Demi Moore in it, I believe, and John Cusack. So not some of this stuff. See, Nothing But Trouble, I'm gonna say is kind of problematic because it's like it should have been better than it was, and it was like
it was Nothing But Trouble.
And Nothing But Trouble was like heavy drug era for Chevy Chase, and I feel like he phoned in his performance. So I know I'm being kind of critical on Mr. Chevy Chase, but what was his next movie after that? The Memoirs of the Invisible Man. which led to the Chevy Chase show. And I think you see where I'm going here. So
He wanted to get one real.
but I love Summer School, and again, that had Dean Cameron in it, who was one of my favorites. He played Chainsaw. It was Chainsaw and Dave. Yeah, Better Off Dead was great too. Airheads, yes, of course. What are you thinking of? Swimming pools. You can get in there and spin around. You're all warm like an egg.
The Lone Rangers. You're not exactly lone.
Christ, Vince Neil only did 30 days and he killed someone.
They want naked pictures of B. Arthur?
B. Arthur, outstanding. Yeah, and that was the movie that I really first noticed Steve Buscemi too.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's pretty good. That was a good movie.
Of course it was.
Yeah, and it had Beavis and Butthead in it and White Tommy. We thought you guys had the wheel well. You suck.
Excuse me, I'd like to get bad now. Get out of the way. Surprised you're not talking about one of your favorite movies, Nerds.
I do like the Nerds. And it's funny because I've always identified with one particular nerd. Booger.
Yeah.
You know, because I've never been like the smartest nerd, but I'm definitely a nerd. So I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like Booger. You know, where I couldn't do like the math or the computer or like any of that stuff, but I'm like, you know, I could do the burp for like 20 minutes. You guys still watching the Lambs? It's more of a Vizzini, but still, you know, he's like, inconceivable.
You didn't bring up your favorite too, Police Academy.
Police Academy is a great movie. It's fine cinematic history there. Remember the third one with Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah.
Love that. Who was your favorite character in Police Academy? It's so tough to pick.
What's the dude that makes all the noises?
Michael Winslow?
Yeah, Michael Winslow.
Yeah, he was pretty great. I do like Tackleberry. He's freaking nuts.
What about Clerks?
I was thinking about this.
The introduction to Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, I like Jay and Silent.
I mean, come
I
on.
liked Randall the best, man.
Yeah. How great was it that you know
I
when
like
he finds out
Berserker.
when he finds out his girlfriend gave 94 blowjobs?
Yes, they're all at once. Yeah, the Police Academy toys. I forgot about those. That would be awesome if someone could find those and like post the pictures. That would be crazy. With hooks and Hightower and House. Tackleberry. God, I want a Tackleberry figure now. That'd be great. I saw a good one in there.
What?
No, it was up a little bit. It was after Clerks. So I Married an Axe Murderer. And Tommy Boy. I tell people, eBay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I just spent a bit of money. I actually, I found a cool comic today.
I am your father.
I ended up getting Hellboy's first appearance.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can actually hear you getting fatter. A lot of people go to school for ears, Richard. Yeah, they're called doctors.
Well, you can stick your head up a cow's ass to see how a steak is, or you can ask the butcher.
Dad, is that for me? No, son, that's for me.
See, Black Sheep is an underestimated movie because it did have that whole Gary Busey part in it, which was hilarious. So, and I think the dad was one of the guys from Animal House.
Yeah,
so
it was.
It's like, I thought you said you were pre-med, pre-law, whatever. Yeah.
So many great movies.
Yeah. No,
many great movies to talk about.
Movies. Richard Cheese. Hey.
Hey. So, guys, what do you want to see us do at C2E2?
Yeah. I mean,
what would you like to see us do? Tell us. I need to know.
I guess they want to see you freak out like that. Sent it. I want to see you interview Erica Fett. Then I want to see you interview me after interviewing Erica Fett.
I have to go to the bathroom now. Marry me? Marry me.
I like your art.
I saw your Instagram pictures. Marry me? Do them naked.
Yeah, I don't think we can get away with that. Unless we're like...
Coming to you live from C2E2. I'm naked, and here's the security guards escorting me out, and we're leaving C2E2 as soon as we came.
I I want to get one of those suits and dress
I'm
like Slim
cosplaying-
Goodbody.
I'm cosplaying as Invisible Man. He doesn't wear clothes. Get your hands off me, sir.
I just want to kind of put everything out there like this. Lean back a little with some confidence.
I don't know what to do. I'm sure on Friday I'll walk around, I'll do some filming, I'll walk up to some people and be like, so what are you dressed as? And they'll be like, I'm this. And I'll be like, never fucking heard of it, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, too. You just reach out and make some connections for people. I mean, we're going to be looking to get some...
My co-host said to reach out.
Be like, why am I going to jail? You said him to do it. Yeah, I think that there's going to be a good mix of people. There's going to be a Clueless reunion, and Paul Rudd's going to be there.
Would you like to be on our show and I'll do an interview with you?
Be like, I noticed you guys didn't pick Stacey Dash. Is it because she's crazy? Well, it is.
But she's the most attractive.
I agree. I always said so. Always said so. So she was my favorite on the show. Donald Faison.
Yep.
Did you watch Scrubs?
I did.
I never got into Scrubs.
I got into it until they moved to like ABC, and then the show went downhill. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people.
ABC. Yes.
I'm just gonna sit on a piano all gracefully and be like, "Come over and get interviewed." Hello there. Would you like to have an interview? No. Oh, okay.
Would you like an interview? They're free.
Excuse me. Do you have 5 seconds?
Thank you. I just needed 4.
Can you answer this question for $1? Who's better, me or Justen?
Not fair. We did have our contest too that we had. It was a challenge that we were doing. Was it who's going to have the bigger movie this year?
I don't even really know what it was. It was Captain Marvel based.
Captain Marvel versus Shazam, and
Shazam!
I don't even have to look at it to tell you that Captain Marvel won.
I
mean, I can't look at it, but it would just be embarrassing.
Captain Marvel one. I get the joke.
It is funny joke. Yeah.
You make funny joke. You're a funny guy.
It's bad.
Would you like to see us do C2E2 in accents? Welcome
I
to C2E2. We're here to do the interview time with the people who showed the boobies and the penis.
You guys do Borat?
Excuse me.
I'm here to do an interview, honey. We're here from Glasgow. Now, let me ask you this question. Do you like American sports?
Do you like a guy? Sometimes you don't get the interview you want. You get the interview you deserve.
I love it. You totally get the interview that you deserve. We're going to get this interview that we deserve. Yeah, look at that. 60-40.
Excuse me. Your costume's bad.
It's bad.
Sometimes costumes are better left undone.
I just want to ask like certain things would be like, with all the state of the world and politics and all that, who do you think would win, Spider-Man or the Hulk? Just be like, no? Okay, well, let's try another one. Could Superman outrun the Flash?
I'm here to answer the hard-hitting questions. Crunchy or creamy peanut butter?
I would say I like both.
You bitch.
Like, why would you say that? It's like, well, actually, I like gluten-free almond butter, but
you can go fuck yourself, hippie.
Yeah, and I like to spread it on some organic kale.
You know what? Go take your fucking avocado toast and shove it up your ass.
That is a thing that people pay a lot of money for, man. If you ask me, I've done life wrong because I should be selling avocado toast because it costs $10, dude.
Yeah. That's why
we should sell avocado toast at C2E2 because then it's like we could afford to do things, and it's like, yeah, dude, that shit costs like $12.99 for a piece of bread with an avocado on it.
Sad thing is, this like you wanted to order it one day and was like, I don't have the money.
No, they do.
I'm not going to shove toast up the ass.
Don't people also like say that you smell burnt toast when you're having a stroke?
Something like that.
Yeah.
That was just the preview for the stupid What Men Want preview that you're thinking of.
Yeah, there's that, but I wouldn't see that movie regardless.
Yeah, you would.
Remember when I tried to trick you guys into seeing a Medea movie? You're having none of it.
Nope.
They're like, I am not going to give Tyler Perry any money.
Nope. Not going to do it.
He played Baxter Stockman.
Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. No, Perry.
Not going to do it. Medea, bad for the country. On the terror list.
So,
Talk to my son.
you know, Dana
George.
Carvey was in Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Okay, so he played a mime with Billy Crystal. It's like, what are you doing? Go mime over there. City Slickers. We didn't talk about City Slickers. We just randomly transition, guys. I'm sorry. So it's tough to keep up sometimes. We just randomly transition. It just like goes that way. But yeah, City Slickers 2.
Yeah.
I liked 2.
I liked them both.
I liked them both, but I liked 2 better than 1. 1 was good, but
That's because you had John Lovitz.
I love it. Acting.
Did you ever walk in on Mom and Dad doing it? No. I did. Take the car in. See, that's beautiful out. People in love. Half an hour later, we ate on that table.
Ew. I love it. Did you see the College Humor with...
I thought I'll help out with the chores. So I thought, milk the cow. I'm down there. I'm tugging. I'm pulling. Nothing. Not a drop. His name's Norman. He was pulling on his dick. I'm going to go wash it.
Remember they had a College Humor with Westworld, and it was Billy Crystal and Harry. I love that. That was so good. That was a good one. Yeah, City Slickers is a good movie. And, we're so hard-pressed for good comedies. I think we talked about it in like, you said you liked Overboard last year.
Yeah, but
I liked Tag. I thought Tag was good.
Tag wasn't bad.
I didn't see Cockblockers.
Cockblockers is actually funny.
Was it funny? I haven't even seen it. So
John Cena did good in that.
Unlike Bumblebee.
God damn.
Y'all like how we go full circle on this? Like our first 10 minutes, we were just ragging on Bumblebee, and now we're kind of back to ragging on Bumblebee. We did not like Bumblebee. You can watch our Bumblebee review video to talk about it.
Yeah.
But the first 5 minutes of the movie were great. Then everything afterwards was just like this slope downwards, and it's like there was so much that went bad in that movie.
Really bad.
Brown's bad.
Well, we're coming up on the 11:30 mark, and usually that's when we start wrapping things up because it's getting late, and all of us have to go to work, and we're old people, and we have to get our sleep in.
Yeah, and I've got to go home and watch Airheads and Three Amigos before I go to bed.
Don't lie. You're going to go on Instagram. You're going to go, Erica Fett.
Well, I was doing that while
while you were driving?
I didn't know. That's so crazy. I did not know that she was actually going to be there. So, and you messaged her. That's crazy. So, yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
I can't answer that question. Are we we're gonna give her? Yeah, where she's dressed as that thing.
Yeah. See who's gonna be the C2E2.
Nice. You could see C2D2s because she's got D's. So. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little distracted.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is exactly like that time we started talking about Selma Hayek. And we just got lost. Like, you remember when she looked really hot in that movie?
Yeah, I remember when she was a vampire.
She was a vampire. She's holding the snake.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Remember Desperado when you saw her boobies?
No. So, who's not going to be at C2E2 is Wilford Brimley, and we wish him well. He should he should be there singing Ice Ice Brimley, his jazz band.
He's too busy with the bitches.
Yeah.
I get the bitches.
Wilford Brimley has a jazz band, if you didn't know this.
Michael Caine will not be there.
Michael Caine will not be attending.
That's really sweet. Welcome to C2E2 or Michael Caine.
Either will Morgan Freeman.
That's who's going to do a press coverage. Excuse me, madam. Would you like to do an interview?
I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger's not going to be there either.
What are you talking about? I'm totally going because there's women. I love women.
I'm going to shout it.
Hello. I'm here to pump you full. I mean up.
Ew, that's gross. Did you snort? I love it. That's great.
That's because Arnold snorts when he laughs because that's just how cool he is. That is the guy who could do anything and nobody would say anything. He'd be in a room and he'd be like, tell a joke, and Arnold would be like,
yeah, no.
Nobody's going to be like, Arnold, did you fart?
Nah, he kind of got in trouble for like screwing his maid and having a love child. So
I'm just talking about if you were in a room interviewing Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally cool.
And he was like, "You're a too funny son of a bitch," and all of a sudden it's like,
he's like, "Hold on, I have to kill your dog." Okay, hey, it's Arnold.
Yeah, but then John Wick shows up.
Oh shit, I forgot. That's like how you summon John Wick.
Kill a dog.
Yep. So do you think John Wick will show up in Bill and Ted?
I thought about that today. It'd be funny.
That would be awesome. And he fights the vampire from Lost Boys because what else did Alex Winter do? Thou shalt not drink. Oh, if Jason Patrick shows up, I'm out of here.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right.
Speed 2, starring Jason Patrick. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Hey, thanks for being with us tonight, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in, you sons of bitches.
Thank you. And let us know if there's something that you want us to follow. If you want us to follow your podcast, we were just talking to Joe from the Nerdcaster. We've got the Duo Finds on here, the Cretans Guild.
Or if you just want us to follow you around, your house.
We'll follow you around with a microphone, asking you questions in a voice like this.
What are you doing in front of the fridge?
Why are you not wearing pants?
Why that noise when you urinate?
What do you think purple tastes like?
You haven't had a movement in 3 hours. Tell me about it.
These are the things that could be yours.
Why did you pick that god awful shirt?
You said you wouldn't talk about my shirt. I don't know why, but I still feel weird we're wearing the same color pants. They're not quite khaki.
The
either.
funny part is neither of us are wearing pants.
It's trying to make it awkward, so I'll leave.
It's at that point of the night where everything gets awkward, my friend.
Like that part of the night where we usually start getting punchy.
Yep.
And we're walking around like, hey, why are you doing that?
Hey, okay, guy.
But yeah.
Wow, we got the same color pants. Wow.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that one. That's a funny.
Wow, you got pants on. Wow.
Usually I take that and transition into Nicolas Cage, where he sounds like he's chewing something maybe a little bit.
No, there's nothing better than a good pair of slacks. It rubs against your crotch and it makes you just feel more masculine.
The funny thing about these slacks is they were once owned by Elvis Presley. Yeah.
One time I bought a pair of pants from Elvis Presley. That's just the end of that story.
Now the shopkeeper and his son were a different story altogether.
My friend Andy Dufresne once had a pair of slacks.
Yeah, and
good night, Matt. Good night, Shannon. Sleep tight. Ray is watching you while you sleep. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us talk about the ghost that you found in your house. I appreciate that. He likes dipped sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, what ghost wouldn't? So, next time just ask. Ask him.
Cheddar or mozzarella is the next question.
Fucking mozzarella, really? Cheddar?
No, mozzarella, dude.
No way.
Fuck your sandwich.
This is how we have it. Jardinier, what the? All right, but thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Good night.
Thank you, everybody, and good night. Get out there and follow us on social media.
Thank you, England. Good night.
Good night. There will be no encores. He dropped his own mic. That's nice. Okay. Well, as always.
Just kidding. I don't do that because I always do a proper sign off.
Ring-a-ding.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet again. This is Justen with an E.
And Justen with an I.
He's better than me.
At what?
I don't know. That makes for the song. All right, guys. Be sure to follow us. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little notification bell. So when we do this again, you get a notification.
Yeah. And likewise with us. We'll watch when you're notified.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, totally. All right. That was reassuring.
All right, guys. Have a good night. I'm bald.
You're a dirty, smelly guy. Catch you guys later.